Welcome to my world of wonder, books and reading. This morning, grade 5, we are going to talk about books throughout the world. Why do we read and how do we know what book to choose? There are millions of books in the world about all sorts of things, subjects and genres. Some books are fiction. That means they're not true, and some books are non-fiction. That is true. How do you choose a book? You get novels like this one from William Shakespeare, Hamlet, Cry, the Beloved Country. You get children's storybooks, educational books, books that teaches you about children, life, being successful, marriages. You get true life stories like this is The Shack, true life story. Cookbooks, Christian children books, books that give you facts about different things, like this is a facts about dinosaurs, science books about the earth. You get bibliographies, which are books that tell you more about someone's life. Like this is from Tiger Woods, The Big Miss. Here's one from Mandela. You get love stories, dramas, so many different genres. Then you get the big book of life, the Bible. Now, before we talk about how to choose a book, let's quickly ask these few questions. So when I read the statements to you, then choose which one best describes you by thinking yes or no. You always read a book to the end, yes or no. You like lots of pictures when you read a book, yes or no. You read a lot because you like reading, yes or no. And you wish you could read more, yes or no. So after you've checked yourself by answering these questions, you'll know if you like reading or not. Well, some of you don't enjoy reading that much, but I am a big lover of books. And that is why I think this is a theme that I enjoy so much. There are so many storybooks in the whole world that it is sometimes difficult to choose a story. And it's also hard to choose the right one to read. That you cannot always tell if the book is interesting just by looking at the cover of the book. And when you ask a friend, they might think it's interesting, but you might not. So what to do? And that's because we all want different things when we read. Some people want to relax and read the book for the enjoyment of it. Maybe they enjoy reading dinosaurs and that's relaxing to them. But for others, maybe a love story is relaxing. And then others want to read adventures that is full of adrenaline or lots of scary parts. Well, how are you going to know what the book is about and if you would like it or not? Before we look at what a book review is and how to choose a book, let's quickly go through the word bank. A review is to talk about something and give an opinion about it. So when someone asks you, what do you think of this specific topic, then you're actually giving a review. You're giving your opinion. The reviewer is the person who is giving the opinion or giving the review. Opinion is a person's feelings or idea, not based on any facts. It's their own personal opinion. And then character is a person or animal in the book. Setting is where the story takes place. if it's a house or an area, what place. Outline is a short summary of a book, so it doesn't give any detail, just a summary. What is a book review? So a book review is an outline. It's a short summary. It's a short outline about the book. It tells us who the main characters is, where the story takes place, the characters in the story. It gives us an idea of what the story is about. And a review also gives the reviewer's opinion about the book. But remember, we said opinions are personal and they are never wrong or right. So your opinion on a book you've read is never wrong or right, because it's your own personal choice, how you feel and think about the book. An opinion is simply one person's feeling about something. The reviewer may hate the book, but maybe you like the book. A book review is very helpful to read when you want to choose a book. It can give you that idea just to help you a little bit to know if it's interesting or not, or if it's scary or not, or if it's adventurous or not. And it's good to read a few reviews on a specific topic or a specific book, and not just one, so that you can actually form your own opinion on the reviewers in the review. Today I'm going to read a book review that was written on the book The Girl Who Tore Her Books, and then after that we are going to answer some questions together and write our own book review. So The Girl Who Tore Her Books, that is the title of the book. The author was Enid Blyton. The characters is Anna, her brother, a magical brother, and a sister from the picture book. The setting was Anna's room at her house. The story outline. Anna likes to tear pictures out of books, but then she turns into a picture herself. A boy and his sister from the book start to tear her into pieces. What I enjoy most about the book? I like the part where Anna turned into a picture herself. I like stories that have magic in them. What I enjoyed least about the book, so that's what you didn't like about the book. I think Anna must have been very scared when the children started to tear pieces of her off. I don't like stories where children are frightened, as it makes me frightened. Would I recommend the story to someone else? Yes, especially the naughty children who tear and write in books. This story teaches us something. Now, you are welcome to pause the video, get your workbook out and ready, write the date and the heading so that you can answer the questions as we go along. Your first activity will be classroom activity 1. There is 4 questions. So quickly get your book, pause the video and write your date. Good. Thank you for doing that. What headings must you have in a book review? Right, let's think. You can write as I answer if you want. What do you think? Quickly think. Then let's say together. You need the title, you need the author, you need the characters, you need the setting, you need the outline of the story, and then obviously what you like the most about the story, what you like the least about the story, and would you recommend the story. So those are the different headings that you can have in a book review. Number 2, Which of these do you think is the most important? What is the most important in a book review? All right, so I would think, obviously, the story's name and the author, and and the opinion of the reviewer. But we all can differ because it's our opinion. Number 3, do you agree with the reviewer of this book? Do you agree with the reviewer of that wrote the review of the story, A Girl Who Tore Her Books, when he says he enjoyed what he enjoyed most and what he enjoyed least? You can just write there yes or no. And then lastly, what would you change, if anything, about the review? If there's any sentence that you could change, then what would that be? Now you're done with activity, classroom activity 1. You're going to do classroom activity 2 all by yourself. Please use the frame that you got in your Google Classroom or on the D6, where it shows that you have to write the title and the author and the characters and the setting. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 headings, and you can use that. You can do it in color, the headings, and maybe just fill in the answers with blue and underline them. Please work neatly. And then you can draw a line when you're done. I hope you enjoy writing. Oh, I forgot to say what you must write your book review on. So your book review can be on any book that you have read throughout this lockdown time. So we've been in lockdown for nearly 6-7 weeks. There must have been a short story or any book that you've read. So just write a short book review on any book that you have read during lockdown time. Right. Have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow again. Goodbye, grade 5.